A policeman with a sniffer dog comes up to a guy and says, "This dog tells me you're on drugs." The guy replies, "I'm on drugs. It's you're the one talking to dogs here." A guy and his girlfriend have plans to go to her parents' house for dinner so he can meet them for the first time. Earlier in the week, he buys his first motorcycle. "Do you have any maintenance tips, sir?" he asks the seller. "Well, it's quite simple," the seller says. "Whenever the bike is outside and it's gonna rain, rub Vaseline on the chrome as it protects it from the rain." And he hands him a jar of Vaseline. On Friday, he and his girlfriend head to her parents' place on his new motorcycle. Before getting inside, she says, "You know, my family has this weird tradition, but it's an important one. Whoever is the first to talk during dinner has to wash all the dishes. It'll impress my dad if you don't talk first." "Okay, whatever," the guy says. So they all sit down for dinner. Mother, father, the guy, his girlfriend, and her sister. It's a massive dinner with tons of dishes. And no one says a word. Suddenly, the guy feels his girlfriend sliding her hand up his leg. So he reciprocates. He begins filling her up, eventually fondling her breasts. The father looks on, horrified, but still says nothing. So the guy reaches over and begins openly fondling her girlfriend's sister's breasts with his free hand. The father looks on, red with anger, but still says nothing. So now the guy stands up, lays the mother on a table, and starts shaking her 6 ways from Sunday. Being sure that this would drive the father crazy, he locks eyes with him. Still, not a word. Just then, the guy hears the sound of rain hitting the kitchen window and remembers his motorcycle is outside. He instinctively reaches into his pocket and pulls out the tub of Vaseline. At this point, the father jumps up and shouts, "Okay, fine, I'll do the goddamn dishes."